Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. You are watching another episode with Wombat. Whew. I lost my train of thought. School is right around the corner. The creative writing class which I instruct is about to start. And I'm both excited and anxious to get back into the teaching thing. I'm still a brand new teacher. This is really only my second time around. But I am thrilled to meet a new group of young writers. And today I'm going to watch Disney She-Hulk. I did say that I wanted to see it. I do want to see it. Here's the problem. The beauty and the problem with the internet is that you can spoil yourself in one direction or the other if you read or watch too much talk, too many reviews. I have been exposed to a lot of negative reaction to this show and then backlash against that negative reaction. I don't know anymore how to feel about this. I'm not really a fan of Disney in general. I don't think I've ever really been a fan of Disney, even when I was little. So when Disney started buying up other properties like Star Wars and Marvel, I was not as excited as some people. Anyway, I am though a fan of Marvel. Not as big a fan of Marvel as I am of DC, but I have enjoyed the MCU. I enjoyed the Infinity Saga, and I think I also said that I'm not really though enjoying Phase 4. It's hard to identify why, except that maybe there's just a surplus of content now that feels more like homework than event TV or event cinema. I'm already way behind. I haven't seen Moon Knight yet. I haven't seen Ms. Marvel. And I almost let She-Hulk slide right past. But I'm going to at least watch the first episode. I am a completionist. I like to finish what I start. But I don't know if I'm going to have an opportunity to finish this unless it really knocks my socks off. Because I have other things that I've started. Other things I'm more invested in watching and reacting to. And I suppose if nothing else, if I don't enjoy reacting to She-Hulk, I could always just watch it and then talk about it after I'm done. But anyway, here we are today. We're going to give it a try. The first episode of Disney She-Hulk. Episode 1's titled A Normal Amount of Rage. So without further ado, here we go. The obligatory Marvel splash screen. In case you're wondering what this is supposed to be a float?
Or do they have a duty to protect those without it? Jim Walters look? There it is. That was perfect.
Foreshadowing.
Really? Do you think so? Yes. Come on. It's happening. This is good. My little baby genius is going to be a district attorney one day.
Wow, the subtext is just barely sub. It's almost just
Stick
text.
the landing on this case. Blow everyone's mind? Oh, well, the only hulking out I'm going to do is in the legal side.
If she isn't already Hulk, then this dialogue is getting worse by the second.
A few moments later.
It's true. I am a Hulk.
Oh, well, never mind then.
You're not going on a road trip with my cousin Bruce.
Yeah, with this. Cheetos and chopsticks?
Yes, so you don't get Cheetos fingers. Into the service. Street channel. So he becomes captain of the force. Look out!
Oh, that's not good.
Jen, get away from me. I'm bleeding.
That's it for that. I'm confused a little bit by the whole transition thing that Bruce goes through now, because I thought he had settled on one or the other. So either she has no memory of what happened, or she just doesn't care about Bruce, or she thinks that Bruce is fine. I'm trying not to be critical.
Talk to us?
So I guess she got mad. Led Zeppelin, yay. Actually, recently started listening to Led Zeppelin, and I really like their stuff. Is that an Ultron helmet? It did not look like an Iron Man helmet. Or I guess it could have been Pepper's.
In your blood, and they'll completely heal my arm.
Oh,
Great.
because I'm better than you?
That was...
In a better way.
In conclusion,
Anyway.
my
Smug Hulk.
smart hole.
Well, it's pretty smug to call yourself smug.
Wait, he's the smug one?
You use it, implied.
What?
Well, how long is that going to take?
This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark.
No!
Why are you talking to me like I'm a stray horse?
Yeah, really.
Bruh. You know,
Bruh.
that's about...
Bruh.
Back into Jen, how did you do it?
Usually I'd fall out of a jet, or I'd get knocked out by a robot, and I'd wake up as Banner. Or Natasha, for a little while, would tell me a lullaby.
Walk me through how that worked again.
I don't have a great explanation for it.
Okay, it seems...
At the same time, first we're gonna practice some mindfulness with a few yoga techniques.
We didn't see her turn back.
But
The CGI,
who's your best friend?
her CGI is,
Mickey.
Spandex.
it's alright. I think part of the problem is like her skin is a lot smoother than his, you know, because I guess women's skin is smoother than men's. So Hulk's skin does have like a lot more texture built into it because of the hair and whatever. But that makes him look more realistic. Still don't see when she changes back. I want to see that part.
It's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own areas
I've seen
of
this
expertise to me, I
this
do it
clip a lot,
pretty much every day.
usually
So
in the
I
hate
will
for the
get
show.
called emotional or difficult, or might just literally get murdered.
Did Bruce ever learn to fight?
I really didn't want to do that.
I mean, I guess when you're a Hulk, you don't really need to learn to fight because nobody on Earth is as strong as you.
He doesn't mean that.
I wonder if she's been breaking the fourth wall like her whole life or just since this happened. That's cool.
Who the hell are you? Jennifer Walters, attorney at law.
And now she can turn back?
Yeah, they wanna know.
I wonder if there's a, what do you call it? Post-credits thing.
It's just so sad. Steve Rogers did so much for his country and he never got to experience sex. Did you see that ass? Like, that ass did not deserve to die a virgin. It's like so sad.
Steve
I'm gonna
Rogers
assume
was not
that
a virgin. He lost his
this was when she was still
virginity
down
to a
there
girl
and
in
that she didn't actually go all the way
1943
back
on
there
the
after a
USO
court
tour.
case.
Yes, I knew it.
You're not drunk?
Captain America!
Well, that was episode 1 of She-Hulk. It was good. I liked it. I didn't love it. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't really get the hate. Well, no, I mean, I guess I'm not surprised by the hate, but it's reactionary. You know, it's not earned. The show is smart. I mean, the beginning, you know, the very, very, very beginning, the opening scene where she's like practicing her closing argument, and then her and her friend Nikki are dropping that subtext and whatever. That wasn't smart dialogue. But after that, it picked up. After that, the quality really jumped up. I think it was, in other words, a bumpy opening, but it smoothed out and it turned into a pretty good show. So anyway, back to the hate thing. I see no reason to accuse this show of anything except being a little goofy. What's wrong with that? Lighten up, haters. I enjoyed this first episode more than I think I've enjoyed the last couple of Marvel shows that I did watch. Like, I think I like this. I like the setup at least more than I liked Hawkeye. I did like the Loki setup, but ultimately I didn't like the Loki show. The WandaVision was a good setup, but I didn't like how it ended either. So, I don't know. This could be my favorite Marvel show, or it might not be. I'm excited for some of the, what do you call it, the cameos? Not cameos, whatever, the special appearances that I heard was going to be in here. Some of them more exciting than others. I don't know how I feel about the lead character, Jen Walters. She's not jumping out as anything like I haven't seen before in other shows of, you know, like smart, modern women. Now with a dash of Hulk. So that, I guess that part's new. But personality-wise, she hasn't done anything to really separate herself from other female protagonists that I've seen. But I'm hopeful that something will emerge. Bruce is, I guess, more nuanced than we've seen him in other things before. I don't know. We haven't really seen Bruce in anything outside of an Avengers movie. I'm not counting the Edward Norton Hulk movie or his cameos here and there. So really, Bruce Banner is a blank slate. And also, they seem to always be reinventing him with each new movie he appeared in. So he was fun. I'm curious to see if he's going to continue to be a large part of the show or not, or whether this was like his his one big role, and we won't see him again, really. There really wasn't anybody else. Nikki was brief, standard best friend. That guy lawyer seems like the standard smug jerk. Jamila Jamal popped in for a second. It's like a 38-minute show, but it seemed like it flew by so quickly, and it seemed like so little happened. But it's not bad, people. This is one of those times where you should try it before you rip on it. And then if you still hate it, then okay. I'm going to assume this is another 6-episode show. That just seems to be Disney's bread and butter length of TV storytelling now. So I will be doing another reaction to this because it was not bad and I enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody, for checking out my channel again. Please hit like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time with another episode of something. Could be Batman or Abbott Elementary, or could be this. We'll see. And have a great evening.